Let's go ahead and do a no-load speed test. 60, 70, 77, 78. What do you get when you combine the experience and the expertise of Segway's manufacturing and design with a high-performance super scooter? This is the Segway GT2, and we're gonna show you today what's it like to ride Segway's fastest, most powerful scooter. Woo! The Segway GT2 is basically the Escalade of electric scooters. Andrew, tell us what to expect from this bad boy.
Yeah, speeds up to 43.5 miles per hour and a 0 to 30 in just 3.9 seconds. So it's a quick scooter. Range is just slightly under 56 miles up to 55.9 miles of range.
It's the quality, the craftsmanship, the build, the fit and finish. All those things in addition to the ride quality. So we're gonna go over all these things, the things that we love about it, the things that we hate about it, and who we think should get this scooter. So let's go find a nice place to stop and talk about the things that we love about this scooter. All right, here we are at our favorite place to ride. You can see right now it's nice and dry, but it has been raining like crazy just about every day, big rainstorms. And you can see the rain off in the distance. And so let's see how much riding we can get in before that rainstorm hits us. I am just getting pelted with bugs. Andrew may not feel them because he's got his jacket and his helmet on, but these bugs are just all over. And so thank goodness I have this visor that I can keep closed, because it is springtime / summertime, and while it is perfect riding weather, it is also perfect bug weather. And even right now,
oh, there it is.
Are you getting it too?
No, I can see him all hitting you though.
Oh, oh, in my mouth. Okay, let's keep riding.
Yeah, the display is pretty epic. It does get a little bit washed out in direct sunlight, but there's no better looking display than this one.
So it is a cool looking display. The fact that it's transparent, you can see through it. It definitely looks like something from the movie Avatar or from the video game Halo. So we're coming up to this area where it's road closed ahead due to damage. And one of the nice things about it being closed is there's no one on it. And so we're gonna do a test run right here. Let's test the speed. Okay, we've got our Draggy GPS unit for the speed. So GPS, GoPro.
Test dummy.
68, 69, 70, 71.
So going over the speed, going that direction, I had 0 to 10 in 1.62 seconds, 0 to 20 in 3.09 seconds, 0 to 30 in 4.85 seconds. So a little bit longer than what they said, but I am heavier than the average rider, and I was at 80% battery level. 0 to 40 miles per hour in 10.79 seconds. So it's not ultra fast, but for being the voltage that the scooter is and just the design, still really quick. My max speed was like 41 miles per hour.
Now tell us about the ride quality.
Very stable. This scooter is one of my favorite scooters to ride at anything above 30 miles per hour. You don't feel any shakes or shimmies, nice and sturdy, and doesn't give you any type of speed wobbles when you accelerate, go to brake. Overall, just a great ride quality.
And while it's not the fastest electric scooter in the world, it is certainly one of the coolest and well-designed scooters, and it comes with a mode. It does something that no other scooter can do.
It allows you to brake and accelerate at the same time.
For those guys that like to burn some rubber and show off, it's a pretty cool feature. Let's talk about the things that we love about this scooter. For me, I'll start off, I just love the looks of this scooter. It's kind of a combination of a futuristic yet rugged, very solid looking design. I love the display, which blends in seamlessly with the scooter, and then the cable management is so minimalistic.
The ride quality on the scooter is amazing, ultra stable at high speeds, The tires are the best I've ever seen on an electric scooter stock. They remind me of PMT tires. This is my favorite scooter to power slide on. I can do 180 whips on it so easily just because of the amazing tire and the overall geometry of the scooter. The simplistic thumb controls from the cockpit. I can control everything with my thumb except for the brakes. I just need my hands. The turn signals are ultra bright. The double wishbone suspension is amazing, easy to adjust, and I wish that other scooters would adopt this design. It seems a lot more stable than C-type suspension.
You can tell this scooter was designed by a company that's been around for a while and they know what they're doing. We've never seen a suspension system like this before. We've never seen a display like this before. This is just a really well-constructed scooter. Very impressed.
The folding mechanism for the steering column is rock solid. This does not budge at all. The way this is designed, there is no suspension compression when you move this forward and backwards. That adds to the stability at high speeds.
It's starting to rain on us. Let's go find some cover before it starts really pouring. Now, one of the other advantages of having a helmet that has this full face shield is it really helps you protect your face from the rain. And so I appreciate a helmet like this. You guys though have mentioned that these helmets, we really should be upgrading our helmets because of the speed that we go on some of these devices. If you guys have a recommendation for helmets, let us know. You guys recommended backpacks, and that's the new backpack I'm wearing right now. Still testing it, I'll make a video about that soon. But let us know. Find us a helmet that will not only protect our heads, but will also protect our faces from the rain and from the bugs and from the sun. But yeah, it's really starting to rain. Let's go find somewhere to find shelter.
But Segway scooters are really great with water resistance. I've had the Segway 9 Max in some crazy conditions, and it's always ran perfectly fine for me.
Or we can just try to outrun the rain. Yeah, let's try to outrun the rain. Okay, when life gives you lemons, let's make some lemonade, right? It's raining, we've taken shelter under here, and while we're here, let's go ahead and do a no-load speed test. Andrew, how heavy is this thing?
It weighs 116 pounds. So to get it in boost mode, you're gonna bring it from park to eco to race mode, and then you can hit that button to boost it. And let's go ahead and get this going.
60, 70, 77, 78. Like 77, 78. While we're trapped under here because of the rain, Andrew, tell us about the water resistance rating.
It's IPX4, so it's supposed to withstand light splashes of water. We were in a little bit of heavy rainfall, but I feel like Segway is very conservative with this rating.
And while we were stuck in that rain and it was coming down pretty good, we were only in there for a short period of time. Now we're just waiting for the rain to pass. Okay, we've been here for a while. I think the rain is finally starting to stop, so let's get this out. Now that the rain has let up, let's finish talking about the things that we like about the scooter.
The deck is massive. Just look how big this thing is. The kick plate is at a perfect angle. A lot of these scooters, they put kick plates on them, but they put them at too steep of a pitch. I love how they have the integrated lights built into the frame. Adjustable suspension for a faster or slower rebound. So I have it on slow, and then now we'll go up to fast. So if you're gonna be doing more speed runs, you want it on slow. If you're gonna be doing more off-roading, you wanna switch it to fast. It's not the most portable scooter, but it does have some nice handles on here to grab the scooter. So you can put your hand up in here, easy to pick up. Great charge port covers. So you've got two covers. A lot of times we see flimsy covers that fall off. This has got a great insert and also an additional plastic cover. So it's really protected from rain and water splashes. We touched base on this folding mechanism. Very rigid, look at that thing. It doesn't budge at all, and very big. This is one thing that I'd like to see on other scooters. We just tested the InMotion RS, which I love that scooter, but the folding mechanism on the RS was very thin. It didn't really instill confidence in me. This one is nice, thick, and beefy.
That's one of the reasons why I call this the Escalade of electric scooters. It's not the fastest out there, but this thing is big, solid, and just looks so great. I love the finishing touches, the design, the paint job, this honeycomb finish, the rubber mat, the silicone mat design. It just looks amazing. I mean, even the bolts look sturdy. One of the things that I really like about the scooter too is the innovative design here on the cockpit I was talking about earlier. Not just the display, which gets all the attention, but also these buttons. So easy to access everything. I like the finish on this. It's got kind of has this metallic finish paint job, and then it blends seamlessly in with the grips. And while the grips seem pretty minimalistic and featureless, they're not soft, they're not squishy, but as far as grips go, it feels pretty nice.
These are some of the smallest disc brakes that I've seen on an electric scooter with this size of tire, but these are really thick and the stopping power is excellent.
Show me how you adjust the front suspension.
It's hard to see it, but it's right there. As you can see from the sign, move down for slow or twist it up for fast.
Why don't you show us the folding in action?
Pull this up, it drops down. As you can see, it's not that portable, but this thing is just rock solid. This is really thick. This design is much better than we've seen on previous scooters with this type of folding mechanism.
Okay, it is sunny, and now it's my turn for ride. Feels great. Whatever angle this kick plate is at, this is the angle. So I will say this scooter feels very similar to the InMotion RS in terms of the throttle and the responsiveness. It feels really nice. It's got to be the same half twist throttle on the RS because I'm getting kind of deja vu vibes with the throttle. The handlebars, it's a little more narrow, I feel like, than on the RS. But otherwise, I really like the height. This height is perfect for me on 5'10". Suspension feels great, runs nice and quiet. And looking down, I love that when I look down, I'm looking at this really futuristic display and just 2 cables instead of a whole mess of like spaghetti wires. Overall, really great experience. Let's talk about the things that we don't like about this scooter. It's big and it's bulky. The footprint on this is still quite big after you fold it. So you're going to need some sort of SUV, minivan, or truck if you're going to want to be able to transport this. The other thing that I don't like about this scooter, the kickstand. Little small, little dinky. When you look at some of the other monster scooters, they come with big, rugged kickstands, something that'll make you feel confident that once you put that kickstand down, a wind or a bump is not going to knock down your $3,000 plus investment. And that brings us to the next thing. These scooters are not cheap. $3,000 plus, $4,000 for these super scooters. In that range, I know a lot of people are gonna say,
might as well just get a motorcycle.
But there are a lot of advantages to scooters. You don't have to license them, you don't have to register them, you're not gonna have to mess with gas or fuels. You can take this on trails. It's just a lot more versatile than a motorcycle.
I wish the battery was slightly bigger. I wish I could go at least 50 miles per hour on this scooter. I'm not like most people. I like to go 60 miles per hour on a snowboard, so that's a little bit different.
You have to understand what you're getting when you get this scooter. It's not going to be the blow your socks off speed. It's more of quality and ride feel.
The other thing about the display is I wish that I could change it to miles per hour. I can convert in my head, but for most people they can't convert on the fly, so it'd be nice just to be able to switch it from metric to imperial.
And I feel like that's something they can easily change with an update.
And one thing is about these turn signals is they time out really fast. 1, 2, 3. So I like that they automatically time out because I forget to turn them off all the time, but I wish it was at least 5 to 7 clicks, not just 3 clicks.
To make a scooter this streamlined also means it may be a little bit harder for folks that like to tinker, that like to do their own maintenance. Check this scooter out at alienrides.com. They've got really competitive pricing, but also they have the best warranty and servicing in the game.
And last but not least, this horn is pathetic. It's so quiet. One little tiny chirp, and that's it. It's pretty pathetic.
That headlight, it's not adjustable. You can't adjust the beam angle, and it's not very bright. All right, so in conclusion, what the Segway GT2 lacks in speed, it makes up for in fun, style, innovation.
If you're not a top speed demon and you're just looking for the finest craftsmanship of an electric scooter, the Segway GT2 is for you.
Check out our full written review at gotscooter.com, and when you guys ride, remember to wear your safety gear.